is up, all of you Regs and all of you Shinies? Welcome back to another Taiwanese toy review from Jackson from the 1313 podcast. Now, before the video starts, just want to remind you to join our Discord, follow us on social media, check out the podcasts on Spotify, Apple Music, and wherever else our podcast is offered. But again, want to give another big shout out to Return of the Nerd in Taiwan for taking me out to help find all these figures and such, so they can shoot you these awesome reviews way early. So I want to get right into the box, how I did for Bane real quick. Got a very brief panel of Sev today from the Republic Commando video game. Now this is a game, truthfully, I only played for about an hour. This was not something I played on the original Xbox at all because I didn't have it. So I played it remastered on the One, but I really did enjoy the little bit that I played. On the back, just want to show again, got the Taiwanese warehouse sticker that is on all of these figures for being in the country since Taiwan has a warehouse. But let's get right into the figure. So as you can really see, and I will be very bluntly honest with you, this is 100% a repaint of Boss. The entire figure is exactly the same from the backpack and then head to toe. The only difference that we have this time around is the blaster, which I think looks absolutely well done. He poses outstandingly with it too, but unfortunately, I cannot talk about the color of the figure too much because if you are a member and have been for quite some time, you'll know that I am colorblind. So color is a very difficult thing to me. But the design and the paint job on the figure overall is very well done. I very much like how they did it, how it's kind of the chipping paint effect here, and even on the backpack it's got the scratches. Painted over are the same dings from Hunter because this is the same mold that was used for him for the Bad Batch. But to speak really highly of it, I guess for a second, let me just show you really quick what it can do with this blaster. Wabam! And we are back with this amazing blaster really quick. So something I've always really cared about with a figure is if it can properly use its accessories and use them correctly. And Sev is no exception. He can bring his sniper rifle up to his eye, and the head has that new joint with the neck so that he can articulate his head down so it looks like he's aiming through the sight of the weapon. I'll kind of put that into view a little more so you can have a better look. But he holds it really well too. That hand right here really just grips the front. You can jam it more to the back if you open up his fingers, but I'm not really going to do that today for you just because I do like to be a little bit gentle with my toys that I get. Alright, just kind of threw him in a generic pose to talk about just another thing or two with the figure. Something that I will be completely honest about that I do not really like that much are these new shoulder strap designs that they've used for Hunter and Boss already. I'm just not that big of a fan because when you're posing him in these dynamic things, and you can see it now, the bells kind of stay up on the arms a little bit and you kind of have to put some pressure on them to keep them down. And if you have it in a pose where these are flared for a long period of time, it takes a minute for these to naturally go back down. Unfortunately, that is the issue that we're going to have for the other two versions of this figure when they eventually come out. One is already for pre-order still on GameStop and will eventually get the last member of the Republic Commando squadron. But with that as well, maybe this feature would be adapted in the future if they potentially ever did a re-release or a remake. I don't know, but that's honestly the only complaint I have about the figure. It stands very easily and very well, so if you're a fan of Hunter and you are of Boss as well, I would really recommend that you keep your GameStop pre-order for Sev. Overall, I feel like these figures, although that they are a Gaming Greats exclusive, they're going to be a must-have in the future for the Bad Batch if we end up seeing more of the Republic Commandos play a prominent role in helping to train the new generation of TK troopers for the Empire. But there you have it. I know it might be a little bit short, but I'm just keeping it completely honest with you on what I feel about this figure. So if you liked the video, please leave a like and a comment. Like I said before at the beginning, join our Discord, follow us on social, listen to the podcast on the many platforms that we have available, and we will see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.